Time to talk winners and losers with our financial expert, Rob Black. Good morning, Rob. How you doing?
Doing well. Thank you for asking.
All right, hey, let's talk about the markets. Looks like they're bouncing back. So what's driving the rebound, and is it sustainable?
I think it is. It's a very resilient market. The question on sustainability will be how long does oil stay above $85, $90 a barrel? The longer, the worse it is for the lower wage earners in America, as it hurts them with gasoline prices. We're spending like $300 million plus extra now on gas alone. So we got a strong economy. We've got contained inflation. We got great earnings. The wild card could be oil. For how long? And I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that. But things are looking good. It's a very resilient market. I like it.
Yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on watching that and checking back in with you on that. Okay, let's talk about these live sporting events. Are they becoming a luxury? I mean, the ticket prices, I can't afford it. Parking prices, everything seems to be high.
Yeah, my wife is going to take our two boys to go see Macklin Celebrini and the Sharks on Saturday, and tickets are $250 for just good seats, plus $40 for parking. So the Warriors are the most expensive, even one of the most expensive in the NBA at $250 average ticket price. Good seats for the Sharks are running $200 for the Giants, $40 to $145 is what you're going to spend. And you throw in the parking at $40 or $50, it's, $1,000 for a family of four to go out now.
Wow, a lot of people still do it. I know they're going to have a good time there at that game. Women inheriting wealth. I mean, what does this massive wealth transfer to women mean for the future of investing? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, and I got to walk carefully on this one because you might reach out through the microphone and hit me. Older women are going to inherit about $40 trillion between now and 2048. It's called the Great Wealth Transfer, where Americans are starting to get older, and as we get older, we're going to pass on to our heirs. Women are going to inherit $40 trillion of the $124 trillion because they're outliving their husbands. I found that slightly interesting, and watching shows on TV like The White Lotus, where an elderly single woman, there's going to be a lot of scams, but there's also going to be a lot of great investments made out of it. So we'll see where it goes, but congratulations to the women of the world, the women of the United States in particular.
I mean, you want your honey to live as long as you do, so, I mean, it's a little sad, but, a little silver lining in that. Let's talk about St. Patty's Day. Everybody in the studio, Rob, has on green. Do you have on green?
I don't, so.
You don't get pinched. When a holiday brings in billions, I mean, what industries are the biggest winners when it comes to St. Patrick's Day?
It's one of the biggest party holidays now in the United States to be Irish for a day. It's pulling in about $7.7 billion this year. It's really good for local bars. I don't think there's a pure investment play that I could find, Guinness and some Coronas, and there's some investments there, but it's not going to move the dial that much, especially since younger people aren't drinking as much. But food, beer, and gatherings are the big part of the holiday. A little bit on decorations and green clothing, like you mentioned. 6 in 10 Americans will celebrate today. I find that number to be very high. On average, Raina, we're going to spend about $40 to $45 on the holiday. So it's not cheap, and I'm not a big corned beef fan, but I could use a stout and I could use some Irish music. And I remember when I was younger going to the bars and celebrating and throwing down money on the holiday.
Yeah, I can't hang, but I used to love those green beers. I really did. Let's talk about the Oscars, Rob. I mean, the Bay Area came out really big, with Sinners winning and Ryan Coogler. A lot of people bet money on the Oscars, and when they're talking about entertainment and investing, where are we heading with all of this?
Yeah, it's the prediction markets like Kalshi. They're driving the economy, so to speak, with the betting economy, to the point that even like the sports books are having problems in Vegas. Vegas is seeing a lower attendance overall. So, the prediction markets, which I first came to my attention when they were starting talking about Trump's chances of winning the election over Biden. I was like, what is this all about? And now, $100 to $200 million plus dollars was bet on this Academy Awards. And that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it's a lot of money for something that's not a sporting event.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so easy to do, Raina. It's so easy to do. It's upsetting as a father to have two boys ask for a Kalshi account.
Oh my goodness. What won't we be able to bet on as the future continues? Thank you for all that information. That was Rob Black, our financial expert. If you want some more information from him, go ahead, follow him on his social media handles right there at the bottom of the screen.